Hey guys, Ollie here, and welcome to another video on my channel. This is going to be the top 5 teams for career mode per section. So the first section is going to be 0 to 2.5 stars. Second one's going to be 2.5 to 4 stars, sorry, and the last one is going to be 4.5 and 5-star teams. So we're going to start off now in the lower section, the Road to Glory type teams from 0 to 2.5. The first team is going to be Barnsley. They're in the League One, and the reason I chose these, they have in fact been promoted to the Championship in the playoffs. But the reason I chose this team is because their squad is very, very young. You've got the likes of James Bree, who can hit 78, still 17 years old, but he's still got a lot more. Like got Ashley Fletcher on over Man United. You've got Isgrove, I think it's on loan, I'm not sure. You've got Alfie Mawson, Conor Hurahan, Sam Winnell, and variously good players like that. So it's a strong team. They do have a few players on loan that may have to replace, but I consider buying a goalkeeper and maybe another centre mid and another striker possibly, but that's who I signed for them. So I'm gonna go into number 4. This is gonna be something a bit out of left field. It's not gonna be all English teams, between Dundee United, because they used to be good and now they've been relegated to the Scottish Division 2 and not looking too great. But the reason I chose these, again, they're a very, very young team. They've got a lot of young prospects who can be good, and they have nice kits, I think, anyway. But it'd be a good team to rebuild, because they were competing in the Europa League like a few years ago, and now they just hit the bottom, really. Have financial trouble, been overtaken by their rivals Dundee FC, which isn't good for them. Now at number 3, they're going to go for a certain team going by the name of Walsall. In League One, the reason I chose these is because potential, really. They're not a very rich team, they have quite a low budget. They've got like Rico Henry there, 80 potential. You've got players like Lalkovic, Manton, Bradshaw, Ball Downey, can all hit about 70. And it's in general a really functional team to have, quite nice kits. Something a bit original as well, and they did almost get promotion. So I would personally sign a goalkeeper for them, possibly another striker as well. But apart from that, I think they're fine to compete in League One, maybe go up. But at number 2, it's going to be Portsmouth. If you don't be number 1, I'm going to show you number 1 in a minute. I think they're better. What stops Portsmouth being number 1 in my opinion? What stops them is the players who are on loan, and the fact that their squad isn't exactly that young. Their best players like Holland, Roberts aren't necessarily young. Davis isn't young, and I just generally think, whilst it's amazing I had their own stadium, there's one team that sort of came out of nowhere recently. Number 1, that team is Cambridge United. Why? They have some of the players on loan that for some weird reason have been put on their roster permanently. So you got like Ryan Ledson, Donnell Furlong, but Ledson's got an 81 potential. Ryan Haynes at left back been put on their roster permanently, which shouldn't have happened. But I've got to save Cambridge. I've took them to the Premier League. Promoted each year. I still start Ledson and Furlong on my side, and Shane O'Neill at centre back, who's I believe on loan from like a Greek team that aren't on the games, who's on there permanently. So that's all good. And very nice kits as well, I feel. They've got decent-ish budget and some good potential players. Cambridge are my number 1 team from 0 to 2.5 stars. Now we're going to go back in and have a look at the 2.5 to 4-star teams. So at number 5, it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be Aston Villa. We all saw the fall we had this season. That is bloody awful. So it'd be a big job to rebuild and clear out all the dead wood. I'd personally clear out like Lescott, Sanchez, Hutton, Von Lahore, all players like that can just go, in my opinion. So I think they have got some alright players like Okore, with good potential, Amavi, Kieran Clark. But I'd personally go and buy a right back and another striker, my few priorities for them. But at number 4 it's going to be Red Bull Leipzig. The reason they're not higher is because they are very, very hated in real life. How they've literally bought success, like literally the meaning of the word bought success. They were a nothing team down in like the 5th division, but now they're up there a ridiculous budget and some mad players, you can make that team near the top in 5 seasons. No other lie. At 3, you're going to have QPR. The reason they're massive budget for Championship, got some really good players still. Matt Phillips, Sherry, got Rob Green, Neda Manua, all in there, and I think it's generally a strong team. I think if you don't change your team, you can go up, but if you change it, you have a lot of money to do so. Like I've got to save, and I bought so many like promising youngsters, and now my team is looking ridiculous. And I think it's a really good team, QPR, because they had their own stadium as well. Loftus Road and kept on the game from last season in the Prem, but they're falling a bit. They didn't have a good finish last season in Championship. Hopefully you can rebuild them. Number 2 is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be Chievo Verona. If you haven't seen my save with Chievo Verona, don't know what you're doing, so I'll drop a link below to it. Episode 1, episode 2 will be out. I'm not sure it'll be out before after this video. But the reason is they have the oldest squad in the game, a massive rebuild required. I'm doing my rebuild with a youth-only career, but if not, that's fine. You just buy the players, but you don't get a lot of money with them. You have to sell everyone, list everyone, and just rebuild. But number 1, it's been my favourite career this FIFA. OGC Nice. I won. By 2020, I'd won everything. I had Ronaldo and Neymar up front on this side. Some of the players are so good, and the fact that they're young. All the players on this side are good and young. You got Hassan there. You've got Mendy, Cosiello, Play. Ben Arthur in that young, he's an absolute don. Who I sold for like 60 million and signed Buffal. And I can't remember what else happened there. You got Shagley there. Now moving on to the 4.5 and 5-star teams, the higher end teams with a higher budget. They're better players, and it's going to take a shorter time to get all the way to the top. So number 5, we have Tottenham, or Spurs for that matter. Had a good season. Unfortunately, only finished 3rd behind Arsenal, but I think the reason why Spurs are number 5 for me is because of the youth, and also English youth, which is better. So you've got Ali, Dyer, Kane. You've also got like Ryan Mason. Even they're not English players. So you've got like Ericsson, Lamella aren't too old, only 23 each, I think. But for Spurs, I'll definitely buy a backup striker. That's what they need, and maybe another 80+ rated midfielder. But at number 4 is going to be Juventus. I think that they're the only 5-star team on this list. But of course, they're very good teams with very good players. But the issue with them is their age. I think I have a save that with Juventus that I don't put on YouTube. But I think you have to replace the defenders because you've got Barzagli who retires. I believe he retires, or I've released him. Got Buffon who retires, so them's got to be replaced, and also his mother's got to be replaced as well. But at 3, you got to have AC Milan in there, aren't you? You know, the big rebuild. If you saw from my top 5 teams rebuild, at number 2 they were. And literally everywhere needs rebuilding. I think particularly the defence needs a lot of rebuilding. Alex, Zapata, Mexes, all over 30. But I think it's a very old team, and it does need a lot of fixing very, very quickly to bring back to what they formerly were. So number 2 is going to have Bayer Leverkusen. The reason they're in here is because of their youth, and a lot of their players are very young and will go on to be very good players in career modes. We've got like the likes of Julian Brandt, who hits 88, I think. Tar hits 86. Jedva used to hit 86, but I've moved right back, I'm not sure. Holland hits about 85, and there's generally a lot of really high potential players in this team. So, and there are positions as well that do need backing up. So like you need another striker, maybe another winger, a right back. You'll need. Apart from that, I think this Leverkusen team is a very good team to do Premier League. But at number 1, it's my team, Manchester United. Why? They were one of the best teams in the world a couple of years ago, and now they've kind of fallen a bit. But why? The other reason is because again they have young players and positions to rebuild, and also because the new boss Jose Mourinho is coming in, he'll rebuild positions. So I think centre half, another striker to replace Rooney in the long term could be a suggestion for Man United. But a lot of positions are sorted for the future. Martial, Shaw, got like Rashford in there as well. But that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I love you forever. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.